guy's doing his blinds. Look at where he's. Just so you guys know, we're at Lindsay's brother's house. We're chilling while he's doing his blinds, and I kid you not, he started doing his blinds at 5 o'clock. It is now 6:30. That's how long it took him to do his blinds.
Lining things out.
But anyways, we're doing this thing called Never Have I Ever, but it's not like the gross version that you guys probably play all the time. It's like retro edition. So an example is like, never have I ever used a rotary phone, and then we say an example of like what it is and what you would use it for, or if you know what it is. Yeah. So that's the first one. So I'll start first. So the first one is, never have I ever used a floppy disk. Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
It's a
You
floppy
feel
disk.
It's the thing that the square one.
I've used
You
that
put it in
Philippines
the CPU.
I remember back in the day, I used to play with one of those things, and I used to put my eyes through it to look like what's that character from X-Men, like the guy that like shoots out lasers from his eyes. That dude, you know what I'm talking about?
Laser dude.
Laser dude. Yeah, laser dude. Anyways, next one is, never have I ever used a typewriter. So this is mainly for, what is it? What are we? Millennials?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you that are Gen Z, Gen X, you guys probably don't know what this is, but we grew up in these era, and some of these are actually like even way before our era. But like the rotary phone, I've never used that.
I've never had to use that one.
But yes, I've never have I ever used a typewriter. Have you?
I have
For what?
school stuff in the Philippines.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, we didn't have
Like
like a computer back then, and so
Like the thing where you go,
yeah. And we put the paper in.
what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had to use it.
Yeah, our parents had it before.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never had to use. I've seen it. I've never had to use it myself though.
And then you had to use like whiteout every time you make a mistake.
Yeah, make a mistake. And then
You have to,
it out
like-
again.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
wait until
man.
it dry out and then type.
Honestly, if we had that nowadays, I feel like people in school would cheat less. Like nowadays, we have like AI. We have like printers, like Bluetooth printers. If we had those typewriters, imagine going to school with that thing.
Yeah.
No one would be cheating in school,
Well, it would be like the old school cheating.
which is
What's the answer?
Fair.
Asking, I guess.
The next one is, never have I ever taken photos with a film camera. Is it one of those disposable ones? Is that what a film camera is?
No.
Or is it one of those things where you hang it in a dark room?
No, that's a different one.
What is that?
There's actually one that's filmed that's a roll, and then you bring it to the
Right.
printing.
Oh
company.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, my grandparents used to do that before. I remember that.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the round one, and then inside there's a roll.
Yeah, and after you're done, you put it in a little like plastic case, and you bring it to like, I don't know, like the photocopier place, and they would like print off the images for you. Right?
Yeah.
Next one is, never have I ever listened to music on a CD. I have.
I have.
I remember back in the day, I was like grade 6. This was back when I was in California. I had the Confession CD, Usher's Confession CD, and I used to think I was so cool with those ear what is it, on ear, over the ear,
Mm.
and then with like the string hanging down, and I'd be holding the CD player. And I'd be walking on the sidewalk with like my pants like sagging. That was me. What about you?
I think so. Like
Like, have you owned one? And what was your what was the CD or the album that you your go-to,
I don't have a go-to. I mean, we had a CD, but I've never had any.
like an actual CD player?
No,
Like
I
a
had a
portable-
CD player, but then it's not like my songs.
Oh,
It's like my parents' songs.
those oldie songs.
Yeah.
What about this? Never have I ever listened to music on a cassette tape. I
Yeah,
have. I have. I think that's pretty. I mean, I guess for the Gen Zs and Gen X, they don't know what cassette tape is. If you know what cassette tape is, comment below. This one I've never done. Listen to music on a vinyl record. Oh no, we have.
We have a vinyl.
We have a.
record.
Okay, never mind. I'm lying. I guess. Wait, what's the difference between cassette tape or CD and Walkman? What's a Walkman? Because never have I ever listened to music on a Walkman. What's a Walkman?
The portable one.
So like a Bluetooth, or MP3 player?
No. A Walkman. The one that you put the tape in.
Oh, I've never had to. I've never had to use that. Did you ever use that?
I don't think so. Or like the CD, I think. Either.
Like the rectangle one, right?
Yeah, or the
Yeah.
CD. I think it's a Walkman.
Never have I ever listened to music in a boombox.
A boombox?
Yeah.
What's a boombox?
A boombox is essentially a speaker. Back in the days, in like I think it's like 80s or 70s. It's a very giant boombox. It's like a rectangle, one of those. But it's essentially like a speaker nowadays. But back in the day, it's called a boombox. What about this? Never have I ever watched a video from a VHS tape.
Yeah.
For those of you,
Most
huh?
Most of us did.
Yeah, I grew up in the VHS tape, and I remember you had to rewind it. It would look so cool back in the day because if you guys don't know, it's like a rectangle thing, and if you want to rewind something nowadays, you press the rewind button, right? Back in the days with VHS, if you literally miss something and you want to rewind it, you have to take it out from the VHS player, and then when you rewind it, you literally have to use your finger. I remember that.
No, that's the tape though.
That's huh?
That's a tape.
No, it's like the black thing, remember? And you put it up like this, and if you want to rewind it, you literally have to do this.
I don't think with the VHS you can.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
you
I
can.
think with the smaller tape ones you can.
That's cassette. With the cassette, you can also do the same thing too. With a VHS, you can also do the cassette one is for music. The VHS is for video. So if you want to rewind something on the cassette, you do the same thing. You would like rewind it with your finger. Yeah. And then with the VHS, I remember there's like a little push button on the side, and you flop the top or flip the top up, and you can see like the little like where the movie things are going. And if you want to rewind it, you literally have to put your finger inside in a little white hole, and you go whoop, 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 whoop.
And then you can actually move these spools, and you can kind of see it's moving. And here's the front. So you
And we didn't have to do that.
Really?
We have a rewinder.
Bougie lifestyle. We didn't have a rewinder. I remember I would sit there for days, for hours, and I would just rewind it like this.
What? VHS is where you watch a movie.
Well, so this guy just put you in between.
What?
Yo, hold up.
Why is it like that?
Hold up. Look at this guy. Look at this
Yeah,
guy.
outside.
This guy is doing his.
What?
This guy's doing his blinds. Look
Why
to
you-
where he's. Babe, can you
Wait,
grab?
that one should be
Can you
on the
grab?
left.
Can you grab Kiana? I'm gonna show them.
What is-
I didn't want to drop her.
Should it be the other way around? Wait, how do you want me to?
Okay, y'all. Okay. You see this? So this is for his Airbnb, and we're helping him get his stuff, his Airbnb property. But anyways, he's doing his windows. So this is a blind of blinds, and that's his curtain, and he does, bro. So his blinds or his curtain should go over this, the blinds, right?
That's why you meant earlier by outside.
That's what you meant by, yeah, that's what you meant earlier. Yeah, so this, and your curtain is, dude, why is your curtain backwards?
Wait, so you want the blue one, the dark blue color? Facing
Yeah,
this way.
so that, the white one is the back, essentially. The back is facing the outside. Yeah. But this is what he did, you guys. So he did it right in terms of like installing the bamboo blinds and installing the curtain rod. But what he didn't do correctly is that the curtain should go over the bamboo. Instead, he put it in between the window and the bamboo, and he put it backwards. And that's what it looks like from here.
Fine, I'll fix it then.
This guy. Hilarious.
That's how you just wanted it.
No, man.
Like the white one and then size.
Have you ever seen a house like that? And you only have one curtain?
Yeah.
You should have two.
I don't know, I think I left the other one at home. My parents' house.
Oh. Anyways, that was a quick intermission. Okay, so back to never have I ever. The next one is never have I ever sent or received a fax. Have you?
Not at home.
No.
For work, yeah,
It's
I have.
Yeah,
like
for
to
work.
send and not work.
Yeah, for work, but not personally. Like, hey, can you see?
I never had to
Never
like receive
possible.
one.
Can you imagine? Instead of sending a text message, you're sending a fax, and it's a very long letter. Or it could just be like, LOL. Sent through fax. And you receive it, and it's like one giant page, and all it says is LOL. Next one. Never have I ever had a MySpace account. Ooh. You have?
I have, yeah.
I had a MySpace account.
Mm-hmm.
This is back in the day, though. What about this? Never have I ever had an AOL email address. I never had an AOL address, actually.
I don't think I have.
Wait, is it the MSN? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you changed to MSN now. It used to be AOL.
Oh. I had AOL, so I guess I did have an email address.
Is it still the same? Same domain?
I don't know. I have no idea. I had it when I was like grade 6, grade 5.
Maybe you should recover it. That's like a nice email.
Dude, I remember my email back in the day,
Mhm.
or my email like where like with, you know how like now it's like your first name last name, right? Back in the day, mine was Mackulicious.
Even now, then.
Still the same.
No, well, I mean, I use it for my Apple ID, but I don't know the password for it. I only use it for Apple ID and then for my phone. But in terms of email, I don't use it. I'm just, yeah. But yeah, my email address used to be mackulicious@hotmail.com. How embarrassing is that? Have you ever had an embarrassing email address?
No, it's always been the same.
You have the 12 one.
It's just 12. Her favorite number. 12.
Do you still use that one?
Mm-hmm.
The 12 Kathleen, right? Or 12 Lindsay?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had an embarrassing email address?
Not really.
Come on, tell
I
me.
was thinking about it. If he had one.
Not really. I think maybe I did. I just can't remember.
Oh.
Is it bad?
It's pretty bad.
Maybe I just remove the bamboo.
No, dude. No, put the curtain over the bamboo.
Over the bamboo.
Yeah, not in between. I literally just said that earlier, and you need two. Okay, next
I'll get a
one.
black one.
Never have I ever accessed the internet by dial-up.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, me too. I remember back in the day, I would access internet, and then my mom would be calling, and then she can't get through because it's either the phone or the internet, and then she'd be calling for hours, and I'd be on the internet, and I would just get yelled at afterwards. She'd come home and she'd be like, "Why were you on the internet for so long?" I'm like, "I wasn't on the internet." when clearly, when you
got caught.
you know, back in the day when you like, this is for all our millennials. Back in the day when you pick up the phone and then you know when someone's on the internet, when it's like, what's the tone for it? It had a specific tone for dial-up, knowing that someone's on the internet when you're calling them. You remember that?
Yeah, when it's like ringing, I think.
Yeah, when you're trying to call someone,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, they're on the internet, so they can't pick up my call. That was me back in the day with my mom, and she would come home and she'd be yelling at me, because she'd be calling for hours, and she'd be like, "Why were you on the internet for so long?" And I'd be like, "I wasn't on the internet. What are you talking about? I was doing homework." And I'm on the internet on MSN chatting with like people.
Different people.
Never have I ever used a phone book. Have you ever used a phone book?
Yeah.
Really? For what? Like those giant like yellow
Yellow.
Oh, yeah.
yellow pages?
Yellow pages.
Does that thing still exist?
I think so.
Really?
But it's not dated. I mean, everything's on the internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's a waste of paper. Oh, this one. Never have I ever used a paper map to get somewhere.
A paper map?
Paper map, yeah. Have you?
Not me.
No.
But if you're in a park, you know, if you're in Disneyland, they give you those flyers. And those
not,
maps.
not Disneyland maps. Like legit maps with like streets,
maps.
like road maps.
Or road maps. No.
I never had to use it, but I remember my parents using it.
Yeah.
When
I
we
remember to mom and dad when they're driving, they pull out this
yeah,
map.
it's like
It's like,
Where am
love.
I?
Ito ba to? Love. Sorry, love.
the worst part is when we moved here. This was back when before the phone, like the smartphones were a thing. It was MapQuest for me, and my dad would print out like directions from like our house going to like, let's say, downtown, and my dad would print out MapQuest, like turn by turn directions. Like on 101 Street, you turn left, and then my mom would be on the passenger side, and she'd be crossing off, like number 1, we turn here. Number 2, you turn left on whatever street, and then she'd be crossing it as we're turning. I remember that. This is back before smartphone came in.
They left early. Oh yeah.
Are you done? Yeah, see, like that.
But obviously.
But two
another-
of those, yeah.
I'll see one more.
Okay, is it time to eat?
Anyways, that's the end of this video.
Bye. Somebody's hungry.
Someone's hungry, so. But thank y'all. Another day, another vlog, another
Bubble
Bubble
tea.
Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.